Good morning, friends. It's Vanessa. I'm kind of having a late start this morning, feeling a little dragon. So I have dragon breath also, and I'm dragging. I wanted to show you guys some of the new colors first, and then I'm going to use a lot of the new colors and some tricks I learned from convention. I just got back from the Maskcara makeup convention this weekend, and it was amazing and so supportive. I have never been around a group of people that love makeup and love making people feel better about themselves like this group. It was amazing. So here's a quick sneak peek. Couple of new lip and cheek colors, couple of new illuminators, new contours, and a new highlight color. This one. If you're in between colors, this might be your ticket. I'm going to use a little bit of it today too. So I feel like I'm in your face, which I guess I usually am in your face. Let me know if you guys are watching this on the replay, hashtag replay, just so I know. I always post at weird times. I know I do. So, all right, I am going to turn down this music. And I'm back. All right, so I learned a few things that kind of surprised me. One of them was with this highlight color called Mango, which I would never think that I would use on my face because it looks really dark. And it has some orange in it, but it's amazing if you have a little bit of purpley dark circles, purple or blue. The opposite of blue is orange. So it helps neutralize those a little bit. Mine aren't too bad this morning, surprisingly. I attribute it a lot to this milk. I'm telling you, I moisturize at night now. I don't moisturize in the morning anymore. I stopped using eye cream when I started using this probably almost 5 months ago. And I feel like I haven't needed eye cream. It's kind of crazy. So I use the milk cleanser morning and night. And I use the milk toner morning and night. And I actually use this as my primer before my makeup too. So I've already sprayed a couple of squirts of that earlier. But all right, I'm going to start with some makeup. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my detail hack brush. I'm going to dab it in that mango color. Now you can use the brush or you can use your fingers, but really, really, really lightly where it's kind of a little bluer. And you know, I do this and then I'm like, I kind of need my mirror because the phone is not the perfect thing to use when I'm putting makeup on. And let me see if I turn, I think that's better. Okay, so I just am very, very lightly dabbing this right where I'm kind of blue. I also learned, and I feel like I knew this, but I think we all kind of go back to our bad habits. When you're doing concealer, old school was it should be a shade lighter than your skin. But with this makeup, it really should match. And if you have mature skin, meaning if you have some wrinkles, if you're a little crepey, it's usually best to go a shade darker than a shade lighter. Because when you go lighter, it actually emphasizes that more and it can look cakey and crepier. So I just barely dab that in there. I'm going to let that sit while I do the rest of my makeup. The warmth will start to blend it in. And then we're actually going to go over top of it with my normal highlight color. So let me situate. I'm kind of all over the place. I wasn't ready. I don't know what I was thinking getting on here live, but you guys can make fun of me. Okay, so I also got some stuff to cover up. Got a nice new mosquito bite last night. I've been getting a lot of those, you know. And, yeah, looking a little rough today. Let's fix it. Let's beautify. All right, I'm going to start with, now that my tan's all gone that I had last week, I'm going to start with, oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my regular contour color. Highlight color. So I've been mixing a couple of colors. So I'm going to dab into those. I'm going to start down here. Kind of get that all over. Doesn't have to be perfect. The perfector sponge kind of makes everything perfect if you don't want to take the time to blend with your brush. If you only have a brush, that's fine. You can absolutely blend with it. So I was at this mascara conference, and the company, the creator, Kara, just the most genuine, kind-hearted people, and her husband, Nick. I can't believe how nice everybody was, and how supportive, and how humble, and how kind, and just people complimenting you all the time. It's different, but it should be the way. It should be the way of the world. Like, there's something good about everybody. You can see, you can feel, you can find something good in everybody. So why not just mention it to them? Like, if you're in Target today and you see somebody and you love their shoes or their hair or whatever, I mean, like, don't go out of your way to run up to them and be like a weirdo. But if you make eye contact, compliment them. Say, wow, your hair is really beautiful. Man, those are really cute shoes. Just do it. Because you know when you get a compliment how good it makes you feel. It makes me feel good. And I figure people must really mean it if they're going to go out of their way to tell a stranger something nice. So I always mean it when I tell people something nice. Okay. Sorry, I was just dampening my Perfector sponge so it's ready. Let's see. Okay, so, gosh, I'm really out of it today. My coffee hasn't kicked in. Let me drink some more. I feel like this is going to be a long video. Okay, you can leave and come back. I understand. Okay, so I have my highlight color mostly on. I haven't done under here yet. I'm just kind of letting that sit. I'm going to use the new contour color. Well, there's two new contour colors, but I love this. I used it yesterday. Okay, this one's called Astoria. It's a really good neutral, and I think almost any skin tone can wear it. And then this one's called Cola. Now, this is for the darkest of dark skin or bonus eyeliner. I used it as my eyeliner on top. It was so amazing, and because it's kind of creamy, it went on really easily. So we're going to start with the contour. And I learned something that I thought was a nice little trick. If you don't have time, or you're not very good at contouring a lot, or if your face is thinner and you're like, ooh, I don't want to make myself look more, you know, skeletal or thinner, just do your contour right in this little spot right under your cheekbone. So wherever your cheekbone is, right where it kind of dips under, just dab it in there. And you're always better off going a little bit higher than you are lower, because we want to uplift, okay? So let's just, I'm not even going to, most of the time I kind of come up here and I do a little swoop. But if you're not sure where to put contour, or you're challenged by it, or your face is already thin, but look at that, it already kind of gave me a little bit of that nice shadow look. Just do that little section right there. Don't worry about coming up here. And then I'm going to take and just go along my jawline a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. I've noticed, this is something that when I first started using this makeup, I had a much heavier hand, and I ended up having to blend more, and then I felt like I could see the makeup on my skin. And the truth about this makeup is that most of the time, less is more. Less just works as well. And if you need to spot treat, which I'm going to do on my little breakout here, that's where you add more. But you don't need more everywhere. And if you can see it on your skin, it's too much. If it doesn't look like your skin, it's too much. That's really something that I've noticed for everyday makeup. Now, of course, if you're doing this for a photo shoot or something like that, definitely you can add more, because the flash of cameras is going to wash that out. So you almost need to kind of double up on what you're normally going to do. Okay, so I've got that. I'm not going to blend all that yet. I'm going to put, so that mango has melted in and it matched really well. Surprisingly, I really always was like, that's way too dark for me. But if you just use the lightest hand, even if you just lightly dab it with your finger instead of the brush, that's a great way to kind of neutralize those things. You can actually use it if you have melasma, or, you know, any sort of discoloration on your face. A lot of people will have it around here, sometimes around their mouth. And of course, the sun is a big cause of that. So if you can wear sunblock, please do. Always a good thing. The Stay Spray that Maskcara has, they have one with sunblock, one without. You can use it before, during, after your makeup. You can kind of use it as much as you want. You can also use it for kids, or if you're sitting at the beach, for your hairline, your scalp. Really good. Husbands that don't have a lot of hair, put it in there. Hey, Devin. Nice to see you. I'm doing a little tutorial and using some of the new colors that I got, and I'm gonna do me a favor. If I don't react to you, I'm kind of using my camera as my mirror, so I may swipe off where I can see people popping up, and then I won't be able to see you. And so don't think I'm ignoring you. Love you all. All right, so here's another little peek. Couple of new lip and cheek. Yay, Devin, I see this on you. And then this one's called Scarlet, I believe. Plum, beautiful. These are two new illuminators, Dream and Glow, I think. This one, great for dark skin, but also great as if somebody wants a bronzer that has a little bit more shimmer to it. It's really pretty. And couple of contours. This is for the darkest of dark skin, or the best eyeliner. I'm addicted already. I've only used it twice. It's amazing. New contour color and a new highlight color if you're in between. Devin, I also think this might be your ticket. It's called Linen. They're all available on Maskcara right now on the website. Okay, I'm going to finish my makeup. I'm just yapping too much today. Maybe I'll just show you that Linen. It's a little light. I think it might be a tiny bit light for me, but honestly, it's kind of perfect right here. Even if you just do a tiny bit, kind of helps. I'm a little bit hollow right there. I feel like I am anyway. My face is a little bit flatter right there. So it kind of brings it to the front, adds a lot of fullness. You can use it almost as an illuminator too. I should probably do my eyeshadow first, but I think you guys might be more interested in some of these new colors, so that's why I'm going to lay off of that. Okay, so I'm going to just finish my highlight. Now this is Aura that I normally use around my eye area and around my nose. So Linen is a little lighter than Aura if you already have your colors and you know your colors. But I always do free color matches and I guarantee them, so okay, there. Sorry, I had to swipe you guys off because I couldn't see the screen. Anyway, I always do color matches. I guarantee them, and if I've done them. So please let me help you with that if you're just ordering for the first time. The colors online, it's just too overwhelming, and they look very different than you would think. Anyway, Linen is in between, I would say, Aura and White Peach. It has a slight bit more warmth than White Peach, but it's not as dark as Aura, if that makes any sense to you. But it is a really great, almost on probably anybody up to medium skin. You could dab a little bit right in here just to give a little pop of highlight to your face. So I'm using my Perfector sponge, and I'm just kind of patting that in. I'm going to come back and hide these things. Then I flip it over and I use the other side for my contour. So we're just going to kind of push that in. And I don't want to take too much of it off. So I know it looks like I'm like, but I'm not pressing that hard. And then whatever was left over on the brush, you can add more too, but just for quick. Now normally I use my little multitasker and I contour my nose. And I might need a little bit more. I think I wiped it all off. I'm using that same new color, Astoria. I really think it's going to be probably a universal. I think it's going to be a go-to for most people. It's a great color if you normally wear olive or ash, but you want a little bit more. You want to see a little bit more contour, a little bit bolder. just narrow my nose a little bit. And you know what? I'm going to be lazy today. I'm going to actually use this as my eyeshadow. So I'm just going to use that in my crease a little bit. I think I'm going to go with pretty natural makeup today. Just for time's sake. I'm running slow today, people. Running slow. All right. Multitasker. I'm going to cover up some of this stuff. So I'm going to use my highlight color that I normally use. And I'm going to just touch, I'm going to use the mirror because I can't see very well in there. So, mosquito bite, thank you. They've really been welting on me crazy. Do you guys get mosquito bites? I found out that the milk products, as much as I love, 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 love them, I always wash my face and I put my toner and moisturizer on, and then I let the dogs out right before I go to bed. And I usually hang out there for a few minutes with them, and then I go to bed. And I was getting bit like at least twice a night in the face by mosquitoes. And Colorado doesn't even really have a lot of mosquitoes. So I was like, what is going on? So I did a little Googling, and I found out mosquitoes are very attracted to lactic acid, which is exactly what milk is made of course. I mean, what's in milk and what the milk products main ingredient is. And I was like, you're kidding me. So basically, I was just like throwing dessert on my face every night for the mosquitoes to come and feast. So I'm not going to stop using the milk because my skin has never been this nice. It's never been this hydrated. I'm in love with it. So I was like, crap, I'm going to have to start letting the dogs out and then go wash my face. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, so I haven't done this one yet because I think that's the worst one. Oh, those are the worst. And right there and right there. Aren't they horrible? From blowing my nose and stuff. So I think I'm pretty happy with the way those are covered. I used to be so ridiculously obsessed with making it completely disappear. And I got to tell you, I feel so much, this is so silly. I feel more confident with myself. So I kind of don't care if I have a handful of pimples on my face that aren't perfectly covered. I just don't care. So now I'm going to use a little bit of my Vanilla Dust, which is our setting powder. And this is the, what's this called? Power Powder Brush. And I'm just going to take it where I covered those. I'm just going to dab the powder right on there to set it in. And you notice I haven't put any of my cheek color on yet. I actually have been waiting until almost the end to do that. Okay, so I think I got those set. Now let's get this evil one up under my nose. If you guys are watching this on the replay, please hashtag replay. I know I'm kind of all over the place this morning. So you can use your sponge to blend. In places like this, I really like to use my finger because the warmth of it just gets it to blend in there quicker. So if you're covering red, you definitely want to use a warm color. This one's called Amber, and Amber's a little too dark for me to use all over, but I tend to mix it. But look, it's almost gone. I'm just going to stop there. I don't care that much today. I mean, I do care, but I'm just not as obsessed as I used to be. Okay, so I feel like my foundation's fine. Like I'm all right with that. I'm going to add a little pop of lightness right here. Yeah, I'll throw a little eyeshadow on. I know I said I was going to be lazy, but I'm going to do the quick stuff. Right now, you guys, all of the eyeshadows, they're reformulating them so that they're less breakable, which is amazing. I heard that they're still keeping all the colors that they have in the new formula, but in the meantime, they're selling all the old formula, the original formula eyeshadows, which are amazing. at $8 a piece, normally $14. They're $8. And then they're coming out with, they're bringing those colors back out in the new formula and a whole bunch of new colors, some intense ones, some super shimmery, like sparkly ones, really, really beautiful colors. And who does this? This company is so amazing. All of their eyeshadows, most of their individual tins are $14, but their eyeshadows were all $14. They're dropping the price when they bring out the new ones to $12. Who does that? We were all happy to pay $14. It's an amazing product. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such a great company. I can't find my eyeshadow brush. Here it is. All right, I'm just going to do a really quick, my kind of quick go-to color that I use is this one right here, and it's called Bend and Snap. It's, I don't know how to describe it. It's got a slight mauve. It's got some shimmer in it. It's not super shimmery because I try not to do too shimmery on more mature skin. You guys, I'm mature. I know you don't think I am, but I am. I know I don't act it all the time. Oh, and by the way, Maskcara, the company just started a foundation to support foster care and foster parenting and children. This company is so giving, but they've always had this. They have two colors that all the proceeds go towards foster care, towards their foundation. And those two colors are Mija, which is a really beautiful, intense, it's so fun, fuchsia pretty much. And then the other one is, oh, Stay Golden. Where is it? Where are you, Stay Golden? I know I have it. Maybe I don't have it. Is this the only color I don't have? I better get online and order it for $8. Oh my gosh, I don't think I have it. Anyway, it's a little bit more gold than this. But all proceeds from Stay Golden and Mija go to the foundation. Every penny. Okay, so I just put Bend and Snap all over. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this darker brown. It's called Trust. Fill in my eyebrows a little bit. You guys, I'm trying to use my camera as my mirror, and it's not... It looks okay on camera, thank goodness, but I feel like I'm going to step away and be like, oh, that's nice, Vanessa. Let's fix that. And then I can actually just take a tiny bit of that same color, Trust, and just put it in my crease right here. I can't wait to show you this new super dark, intense, almost black contour that I'm going to use as my liquid eyeliner. Now, of course, it's not quite as liquidy as my normal liquid eyeliner, and it stayed on amazing yesterday. So you can put it on, you can dab a little bit of eyeshadow on top of it to really set it. But I really didn't have any problem. Maybe if it was more humid, I would have wanted to set it, but it stayed on me all day. Okay, there. I look a little bit more done now. I feel a little bit better. All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of that new highlight color Linen, and I'm just gonna put a little bit right there. I'm not gonna go crazy and put it all over here because it's gonna emphasize my fine lines if I do that. So just kind of want to brighten. Don't worry about getting it right up under your eye. I'm going to use my my original little bit darker highlight and just do that. So I'm going over that mango that I originally put on there. Remember, I said it was perfect to kind of neutralize the blue. Now, if you want to use your brush for this, go for it. If you want to use your sponge for this, go for it. I just noticed that around my eyes, I can get up in there a little bit easier. And then I pat it with my sponge. I feel like I could put way more stuff on, but I think the blush is going to be it. So I'm going to use the new Plum. It's so pretty. I haven't dared to use this one yet. It's a very, very tomato red. It's really pretty. A lot of the girls wore it at convention, and on their lips, on their cheeks, it was stunning. I'm just scared. So I'm going to use the Plum, which really is plum. It's the first color that I got from Maskcara was called Nude, and this one has a little bit more color than that. In fact, if this was out when I first bought my makeup from Maskcara, this is the color that I would have bought. It's got a little bit more, just a little bit more to it. So there we go. Oh, yeah, that feels better. Now I don't look so bleh. And look at it on your lips. My lips are pretty dark to begin with. Isn't that pretty? Look, I look almost finished. Okay. Oh, I'll do the illuminator at the end. Look at how much better my skin looks. Man, I love this stuff. Okay, I'm going to take my same detail hack. I'm going to wipe off that makeup that I got where I was touching up my blemishes. And here it is. Cola. It is so nice. So I'm going to get that on my little brush. And I might have to use the mirror for this one. You know my thing. I can do this with this eye, but I can't do it with this eye. It's like one or both. And yeah, I'm a little awkward. So get it right close to your lash line. Look at how smooth that went on. I love it. I love it. I love it. Can you see me? All right, I'm going to put you guys back on so I can see if you're... Okay, if you're watching this on the replay, hashtag replay for me so I know. And this is kind of a long video. I had a slow start this morning. I understand if you want to leave and come back, please do. Look at that. I love this stuff. Oh yeah. I feel like if you're afraid of winged eyeliner and you're not good at it, this brush and now this new kohl is really going to make your life so much easier. Now, I don't care to put black on the bottom. I think it's a little too harsh for most people. My opinion. Might be perfect on you, but I think it closes in the eye. So I'm going to take the same one that I filled in my eyebrows with. I'm going to use that same color. It's a dark brown. I'm just going to take a little bit of it under my lash line. Let me wave you guys away. And I don't like to go really past the middle because it can close your eyes in. So there, it just kind of defines a little bit, right? Looks pretty good. Don't look so bad? Oh, except for my hair. You guys always see me like this. I swear, most people think I don't really have hair or something. But, woo! All right, maybe that wasn't a good idea either. I'll fix that in a minute. Okay, but I'm gonna do I need mascara. My eyelashes are very light. I don't know if you guys you probably can't see much, but I was born blonde. Believe me, I really was. I was born blonde. And I swear that my eyelashes and my eyebrows, I have to dye my eyebrows. My eyelashes and my eyebrows still grow in as if I was a blonde. Now, I went to high school with a girl. We were really great friends and we went to beauty school together. Hi, Becky. And she was naturally blonde. Her hair was always blonde, but her eyebrows and eyelashes were really, really dark. And people always accused her of dyeing her eyebrows or filling them in or something. And I wish I had hers. If only we could have traded, we would have looked like our stuff belonged to ourselves. All right. So really, I could just go. I mean, I probably could have just forgot about eyeshadow and just put mascara on and been done, but you know me, gotta do extra. Plus I'm going to work and then people ask me what I'm wearing, so, oh, look it! Yay, I have eyelashes. I feel so much better. I love this makeup so much. I just feel like my skin is, except for that mosquito right there. But I feel like my skin is so much happier. Maybe I'll put my hair in a really tight ponytail. Look at that, I got a little jawline lift. Got a facelift. Okay, let's put more on. Let's put the new Dream Illuminator. It looks pink in here, but it actually has more of a candlelit glow on your face. I think it's a good one for people that just want subtle. So there's that. Just kind of add a little glow because it's called, no, it's called Dream. Did I say glow? It's called Dream. This one's called Glow. This one, awesome if you want to use it as like a bronzer. I bet it would be really pretty on your lips too. Oh yeah, look at that. Kind of made it a little bit more brown, but definitely a nice color. Okay, what else can I use? I think I'm just going to put some more blush on, and I'll probably use my Bella bronzer because I seem like I always finish off with Bella. It just gives me a little bit more color. Did you see? I literally dabbed 2 times, very lightly. I didn't swipe. I just very lightly dabbed. Look at how concentrated this is. And here's the great thing too. In the past, with my powder blush, if I put too much on, I'd be like, crap, now what? With this, you take your little perfector sponge, you just press it in there, and it blends out. So then you don't have too much on. All right, Bella's my friend. Love my Bella. Love my B squared brush. So I've been using this side of my B squared brush. This is technically the blush side. I've been using this for my highlight color, so my foundation. And then this side, the fluffy side, bronzer side, I do use for my bronzer. Literally dab, dab. That's all you need. I put a little bit here. I put a little bit here. And this is just going to kind of give you a sun-kissed glow. It works on every skin type. Blends really easy. You can bring it down here just to kind of match everything up. Most people are whiter on their neck. Doesn't see the light of day. All right, you guys, I'm done. Thanks for watching me. I know I was a little off track today. If you guys want to know anything about the company, please feel free to ask me. I've never been with a multi-level company like this where even at the convention, they didn't really talk about selling. They talked about sharing, which is what I always feel like I'm doing anyway because I love this stuff so much. I just want to share it with everybody. I want everybody to feel their true beauty. So it's just to bring things out. It's not to mask anything, even though it's called mascara. Don't get confused. There's no mascara and it's not masking. It's bringing out your beauty. So thank you, friends. Love you.